gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and
OnePlus A6 has just hit the market yesterday, and this same phone is expected to arrive globally as the OnePlus 15R. This device focuses on practicality, durability, and delivering everything you really need. So let's jump straight into the unboxing. A quick shout out to my tech partner from China for sharing this video. A big thank you for making this possible. Hey everyone, it's Maiky from techmaiky. If you love staying updated with the latest gadgets, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our exciting tech content. The box comes sealed with the A6 branding along the side. It's noticeably thick, and inside you'll find all the usual accessories nicely packed. The included charger supports a massive 11 volts to 11 amp output, giving you full 120 watts fast charging power. The USB-A cable uses SuperVOOC tech, offering the highest charging current available right now. It's a thick, sturdy 12-watt cable measuring 99 centimeters in length. The phone has a straightforward flat design with a centered punch-hole selfie camera. The frame feels slim but solid with well-balanced corners. You get a matte-finished frame, a multifunction button on the left, and the power key on the right. Up top, there are 3 cutouts and the SIM slot is down below. Make sure you don't mistake the microphone hole while inserting your SIM. The overall build feels tough and slightly thick, and you'll see why soon. Turning to the back, we have the Quicksilver color variant. Under lighting, the finish creates a flowing metallic shimmer that gives off a fast, dynamic vibe. The AG matte texture feels great in the hand, and the Ace logo stands out with a different material finish. It's very noticeable to the touch. The rest of the surface is flat, while the Ace branding pops with layers and a strong 3D appearance. The main camera module features a metal-style frame with sharp edges, adding a rugged feel. This phone isn't pushing photography as its main selling point, so we get a dual camera setup with a flash that supports dual color temperature. The design is clean yet bold, and this Quicksilver version definitely grabs attention. Go ahead, rate it out of 100 in the comments. As for the weight, with the pre-applied film, it comes in at around 216 grams, not exactly lightweight. Using the included case makes the look more subtle. The phone runs on the latest ColorOS 16, and it even supports data transfer from Harmony OS Next devices. Let's power up the display. The bezels in silver look slightly slimmer overall, not ultra slim, but definitely clean. The star of this phone is the high refresh rate screen. You'll find default options for 60 Hz and 165 Hz, but you can dive into the settings to customize refresh rates app by app. So while the main choices are listed as 60 and 165, you can tailor performance with options like 60 Hz, 90 Hz, 120 Hz for scrolling apps, and 165 Hz for gaming. Plenty of flexibility here. Under a microscope, the pixel arrangement is sharp and standard with 2 resolution modes, 1080p and 1272p. This display definitely punches at a flagship level experience. About the side function key, yes, you can fully customize it. Features like the iconic one-tap flash switch in ColorOS, mute, flashlight, camera, screenshot, translation, and voice recording can all be triggered instantly. Once you get used to it, it's super convenient. The placement is slightly higher too, so you don't accidentally press it when holding the phone normally with your left hand. And if the Quicksilver finish feels too flashy for your taste, there's also a standard white version that looks more premium and understated. Perfect if you like a classic flagship vibe. Now, let's move on to performance. Powering the OnePlus A6 is last year's flagship Snapdragon 8 Elite Edition chipset, a processor that has already proven itself over the past year. On the latest AnTuTu V11 benchmark, it scores close to 3.4 million, which is still very impressive. But numbers are just numbers, so let's jump into real gaming performance. Starting with Honor of Kings, it holds a full frame rate for 30 minutes without any pressure. Power consumption sits around 3.63 watts, with the temperature reaching 40.6 degrees on the front and 40.8 degrees on the back once the test wraps up. Next up, Genshin Impact, which is known to push phones harder. After half an hour of gameplay, it still maintains a near full frame experience. Power draw rises to 4.64 watts, and temperatures climb to around 43.7 Celsius on the front and 43.5 degrees Celsius on the back. Then we crank things up further with Honkai Star Rail. During a 30-minute session, the average frame rate lands at 59.7 FPS. Power consumption hits 5.77 watts, and temperatures peak at 46.1 degrees Celsius on the front and 46.4 degrees Celsius on the rear. Plus, don't forget that this 165 Hz display supports multiple competitive titles with native 165 FPS gameplay. The smoothness here is definitely next level. Battery-wise, OnePlus packed a massive 7800 milliamp hour cell paired with 120 watt fast charging. That's a seriously strong combo. It takes about 41 minutes to go from 0 to 100%, and only about 50 minutes including the final slow top-up phase. Peak charging power reaches 97 watts. After running through 5 typical endurance tests, the phone still had 71% battery left. So for everyday usage, battery anxiety isn't a thing here. So to sum up, the OnePlus A6 positions itself as a practical, almost flagship device. If it had launched a year earlier, this same setup could easily have passed for a true flagship. The only area where OnePlus is using a time gap strategy is the processor, but everything else, design, features, and user experience, aligns with today's premium smartphones. The standout highlights remain that super fast 165Hz screen and the huge 7800 mAh battery. Thanks to both, gaming and day-to-day performance stay reliable and worry-free. Unless you're chasing the absolute cutting-edge chipset, this phone offers plenty of power. It's a well-rounded device in the most competitive price range. Speaking of price, the OnePlus A6 starts at 25,599 yuan in China. Converted, that's roughly 278 pounds in the UK or around $366 in the US. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.